The previous owners must have planted mint. No matter how many times I pull it up, it always seems to come back and invade this area of vinca right near the chicken pen. So this year, I thought, why just pull it up and throw it away? I'm going to dry the leaves and use it in some recipes. So I'm going to just strip the leaves off these stalks and I'll be ready to dry them. Now that you have all of your mint leaves picked, you need to wash them and dry them. So I put them under the tap water in the colander, and then I place them in my salad spinner and give them a good spin until it takes off all the excess water. Place the mint leaves on your dehydrator tray. Leave room around them to allow the air to circulate. Put the tray in your dehydrator and put it on a low temperature. It takes anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour plus to actually dehydrate the leaves. It depends on the humidity. When the mint leaves are sufficiently dehydrated, they should easily crumble in your fingers. After you take your dried mint out of the dehydrator, you can put it in a canning jar. I vacuum packed the lid, and now it'll keep for a long time. You also can decide to ground it up like this, and you simply do that. This is your dried leaves. You hear them crackle, and you just, that's one of the ways you know that you've dehydrated your leaves enough, because it should be very crumbly. Now you're all ready to use these in recipes or for medicinal purposes. Freshly chopped mint leaves add a zest to fresh fruit and vegetable salads, yogurt, dressing, dips, and spreads. Fine restaurants often serve a mint sorbet to clear their patrons' palate between courses. Mint is also added to new potatoes, spring peas, and carrots for flavoring and garnish. It is also a pantry staple in many ethnic kitchens. In the United States, it is traditional to serve a mint jelly or mint sauce with lamb to counteract the strong flavor of the meat. This sauce consists of combining dried mint, vinegar, and sugar and caramelizing over low heat. The leaves and flowers of mint can also be candied or used as lovely garnishes. Mint is traditionally used in drinks such as hot tea, iced tea, fruit drinks, and alcoholic beverages. Young people are very familiar with mint and mojitos, but let's not forget the classic mint julep cocktail. All you need is 4 to 5 leaves of fresh mint, a highball glass, 1 tablespoon fine sugar, 1 tablespoon water, and 2 fluid ounces of bourbon whiskey. You just crush the mint along with the sugar and water until the sugar is completely dissolved in your highball glass. This will extract the flavor of the mint. Then you add your bourbon and fill the glass with crushed ice. You want to stir until the outside of the glass is frosted. Of course, decorate it with a sprig of mint. Perfection in a glass. Okay, I confess, mint did not kill this mouse. Our cat Peep did. However, the scent of mint is said to repel rodents, ants, flies, and fleas. Just place the sachets or tea bags filled with dried mint leaves in infested areas or place these bags at pest points of entry. You can also use mint cuttings as a mulch around members of the brassica family, such as cabbage, Brussels sprouts, or broccoli. This is said to prevent white cabbage moths from laying their eggs on your plants. Unfortunately, these eggs hatch to become cabbage worms, so anything you can do to prevent it is good. Now, I usually prefer to use the tool-covered cage approach, but I am going to try this with one of my cabbage plants to see if it will really work this summer. Mint has strong antibiotic properties and is commonly used in herbal remedies meant to ease indigestion, irritable bowel syndrome, heartburn, flatulence, cramps, bloating, diarrhea, nausea, and sore throats. Drinking a cup of mint tea before or after meals often helps ease the symptoms of indigestion. However, some people have the opposite reaction and actually increases indigestion and heartburn. So, you be the judge. Okay, you're now ready to make the mint tincture. It's as easy as can be. You just take your fresh mint leaves and you want to kind of rub them, crumple them up. The idea is you're going to do that to release the oils. And you can tear them too, but I prefer doing it this way. So do this until you fill the jar. Now don't compact your leaves too much because you want to have room for the next ingredient, which is vodka. I'm using the cheapest vodka I can find because really it doesn't matter. This is only an agent to help preserve it and be a carrier for the oil. So just pour it in. Okay, you're right about the top. Then just put on a lid. Now, you're going to want to store that for at least 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, you can check on it. Does it smell real minty? It should be almost overpowering. You could also taste it. Once it's at the stage you want it, you drain it through cheesecloth, coffee filter, whatever you want, and you just keep the clear liquid. And you can put it in one of those brown tubes with a little stopper in them, which is nice for applying the actual tincture itself. It should keep really indefinitely because of the addition of the vodka. Now you have a homemade mint tincture that you can use when anyone in your family has indigestion or other problems. Mint is added to many cleaning products due to its refreshing scent, antibiotic properties, and because it is a natural pest deterrent. You can make a simple mint tea from the dried leaves and use this to wash your windows. Not only does it smell good, but it also discourages flies. You can use your dried mint or your mint tincture to make a variety of bath and beauty products, including soap. Just search on the internet for countless homemade cosmetics using mint. You can make lip balms, face masks, facial cleansers, mouthwash, hair products, etc. If you want to make your own minty mouthwash, all you have to do is steep 4 tablespoons of chopped fresh mint leaves in 1 quart of boiling water. Let it cool and then refrigerate. Once chilled, strain the mixture and keep in a bottle in the refrigerator. Next time you see mint, maybe you won't view it as a nuisance plant. Instead, it's a very useful herb. This is Prepper Potpourri saying subscribe and share the knowledge. Thank you so much for watching.